Hey Sheepdogs, decided to do a multi-part video series for the website, for the blog I should say, for how to reload your own ammunition to bring down the cost of shooting. I apologize, it's kind of an afterthought. I was already in the process of trimming some cases for my 30-06 when the idea hit me, so I'll wind up covering everything involved in it. This will be slightly out of order of the way most people reload, but today we're going to talk about trimming the cases to length. First of all, you need to go online and find the information for your case length. This one's for the 30-06. It's kind of see there, it's got all the measurements for the complete round. Just for the brass case, how long it needs to be, and the measurement we're looking for right here is this 2.494 inches. And the way you get that is you wind up taking a digital caliper. I got this one off of Amazon for $10. Works great. It's really accurate. There were a lot of reviews on it. Maybe I'll do a review on this in the future. And you take your brass case and you measure your overall length. See how long your bullet is, your brass case is, and if it's longer than what the longest recommended is for your rifle, then you have to trim it. And in order to trim it, you wind up getting a case trimmer. This happens to be the Lyman AccuTrimmer. Just bought it recently. It's a lot of good reviews on it. It's really simple, easy to use. A lot of manual labor. It's not as fast as some of the other ones. The one I used to have is this old Bonanza that I believe Lyman bought the company, but they don't make parts for anymore. So I had to buy a new one because I was missing a pilot for a certain round that I want to reload on. But getting back to the 30-06 here, once you have your measurements, what you do is you, I don't know if you can see this here or not, this happens to be the shell holder from the reloading die. And you slide it into a slot right here through the top that holds it, and this little knob screws in through the middle of the shell holder and holds the shell holder and the brass case in place while you're doing the trimming. And I'm trying to get it out so you can see how it's got the hole there in the middle. It should give you a good shot there. There's a hole, and as this bolt threads in, it kind of goes in through that hole and holds the brass, the shell holder and the brass all at the same time. Let me get that in there. And once you find a brass round that is within the specified range of what you're looking for, what you do is you put that in and you line it up, make sure you have the correct pilot, which is this little nipple thing right here on the end of this cutter. Correct pilot for the size brass case you're doing. This size I said is a 30-06, so this is a 30 caliber pilot. And what you do is you slide that in till it lines up all the way up against the brass, and you tighten this down, and now that's in there securely. Okay. Now you might be able to see it here. If not, there's a little Allen set screw, and what you do is you loosen it up and you slide this all the way forward and you tighten down that set screw, and that holds that in place. It won't let it slide any farther in than what you have set for your actual maximum case length that you want. And then from there, you sit there and twist the handle. Now there's a little bit of a gap here. This is actually longer than what I want. The one I actually used is over here. Here it is. I'm setting all of them to this length, which is just below that 2.494 I believe it's set to 2.46. So this one is slightly longer in here, and you just twist your handle, and it'll shave away the brass little by little. And you'll be able to tell when there is no more shaving going on because the friction goes away. And we're there right now. And then you simply pull this back. You can see the gap in between here now that I was talking about. Unscrew this. And now this should be close to the 2.46. What you need to take is your deburring tool. Separate little tool, kind of looks like a little rocket ship, and this part here does the outside of the case that you just shaved. You might be able to see there's a couple of burrs on the outside of that, and what you do is you just stick it in there and give it a couple of twists just like that, so it goes all the way around, real nice and easy. And then the pointed part goes on the inside to deburr the inside. Couple little light twists, and it's all done. Now you take your digital caliper here, and I don't know if you can see the numbers or not, but 2.465, which is less than the 2.494, which is the maximum, and that one goes in the done pile. I'm going to do a couple more just for you guys to see to get the rhythm of it. I usually double check every third or fourth one, but for the purposes of showing you. And that's it. It hasn't taken me very long, and I've done 2 of them. As you can see, I have a whole bunch more to do. I won't bore you by showing you all of those. But stay tuned, and we'll talk about next how to clean your brass cases. And if those of you may hear the noise in the background, that's actually my brass case cleaner. So we'll see you on the next one.